jibu leo. Sindio? Mwashina mwakashina Mungu. Sini kweli? Nawapenda sana. Mimi si 100 kwa 100, 110. Asante sana. The members of the County Assembly present, Joyfrey Musheke and Moses Ngava, our DCC, Juja Charles Mureithi, the entire security team and other civil servants who are doing a very great job here. I am really impressed with what is happening and the coordination that you are having with the community around here. I am really happy and honored. Bishops and reverends, our pastors, and the House of Clergy, I really am also glad that I'm associated with you. You are doing a good job. The Association of Pentecostal Evangelical Churches of Kenya, of whose I'm a patron and the chair, and the good work you have continued to do. Now people know that there is a God who is doing something in Kenya. Amen. Because when the church and the state work together in harmony, things change. Because that is the transforming agenda. Our Reverend Jane Yeshoke and your husband, I'm really honored and indebted with the work that you are doing. God bless you. We have Madam Daktari Jane Gasharu of Mount Kenya. I also know in that university you are doing a great job. I came there and God bless you. We are still working out on the youth agenda. The sponsors of this event, of who you can see that this is not work for one person. We appreciate you too. And the community leaders that are here and taking care of my boys, I want to appreciate you very much. Natasa, my boys, Bwana asifiwe. Najua nikifika hapa ni lazima ni smile. Nikiona vile mko, mimi nasikia vizuri sana roho sasa. Najua sasa ukiangalia huko nyuma yenu, unaona makarao. Na makarao hawajakuja kuwashika. Sasa mnakaa nao sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo ninataka, unajua, tukiwa tumetulia na tunakomaa sasa na tumeacha pombe, kila kitu iko sawa, tunakaa na karao sawa. Si ndio? Naangalia na naona watoto wangu sasa umefika kiwango hata mimi najivunia kuwa mama boys. This is my second event today. Having started and grown up in Kiandutu, I decided to go there. And I went and I found the community who are around there, and I spoke to them, encouraged them, and I told them even in Kiandutu something good can come out of it. So there is a testimony, even you, things can change and there is a hope for you. Yeah. Nilikuwa mtu wa Kiandutu ghetto bwana. Ile mbaya kabisa. Lakini Mungu ameniinua kutoka hapo. So anything is possible with our God. Na sasa nikiona vile mumekaa na munabadilika, mimi na shukuru Mungu zaidi. I applaud the Association of Pentecostal and Evangelical Churches of Kenya and the community leaders for the effort you are making today in the Juja Ward, Karimoni Ward, Wetaithie Ward, and Zeta Ward for loving my children and my boy children, and even the girl children. Because you cannot have the girl children without the boy children. And when I speak about my boy children, it is because I want the life of the girl children to become better. And when I look at you now, I see future fathers and current fathers, leaders, and I know that economic drivers are just sitting in front of me. Kenya iko na future mzuri sana. We must community-based rehabilitation, which brings in spiritual realignment, has proven to work. We must allow the society to be involved in the treatment and the rehabilitation of our children caught up in drug and substance abuse. We must know that when these children you see around, sometimes they look dirty, sometimes they are wearing dreadlocks, sometimes they are wearing the way they are wearing. They are our children. We gave birth to them. We are their parents. We must love them. We must change and make sure they also know that we love them and learn to listen to them and to make the effort that we are making to transform their lives. For the future belongs to these children. We are here as parents to tell you, young people, we love you and we are going to engage with you. We are going to have a conversation with you. We are going to give you ears and we want to have a serious conversation about this drug and alcohol abuse. You must stop it so that we can help you to realize your dreams and validate even the vision that you have for your future. I am not only transversed in schools, I've been in primary schools. I'm talking to them on a prevention program where we are telling them they can see their brothers and sisters are already lost and they need to be careful what they eat and what they drink, and they must be also, it is very important for them to know who is selling them drugs and to report so that we do not exit you from that space and then in the future we find the other brothers and sisters, they will come and occupy that space. And therefore, today I must give you I want to give you the data of the people we have helped. We have not gone very far, but I believe by the end of the year we would have done better than we are doing. I am taking this effort knowing that you are very important to this nation. In Timao today, we have 65 of people who went there. They were looking like it was the end of the road, but today, if you see them, they are men and women of valor, men with powers, women of substance. And you will see me graduating them on the next month, early next month. And I'm so proud to know that our children want to change. So, and when they want to change, there's no better time than this. Because we are calling them for transformation, for change, for getting into serious business, and they are saying they are ready. Sindio? They want jobs and they want to turn their lives to become worthy and productive. In Nairobi, we have already taken 28 in different rehabilitation centers and they have been discharged. Right now at the Jamhuri showground, we have 81 who are going through the wellness camp for 1 month, and they are getting better. When I go there and I see them, I feel very proud that God is turning the lives of our children around. In Limuru, we have 50 who are also in a recovery center. And across Kiambu and Bomet, in other areas, in Nyeri, in Western, we are working to make sure that those who are not very badly off, tunaenda hii tunaita community integration center where we are rehabilitating our children so that there is no stigma about the rehab centers. And we are going to remove all those things about calling them rehab centers. We are going to something we are calling a health village. So that when you come to that health village, you'll find a clinic where you can go and be treated. From the clinic, you go to a vocational training. You are trained in various skills, and from training in the afternoon, you go for sports. You can become and grow your talent there. From there, we go to what we call the agribusiness. We start growing trees. We start greening our nation and making you productive men. So I would like to tell you there is a hope. Say there is a hope.
There is a hope.
There is a hope.
There is a hope.
And as a mother, I am very hopeful. To see you here clean, silent, and very orderly. Simena nimesema turudi nyuma kwa sababu mko sawa. Si mko sawa? And you can see they are not afraid because they know you have changed, you have transformed. And a transformed person does not need anybody to tell them anything. They are able to be disciplined enough to know the time to wake up, to know the time to work, to know the time to go for sports, to know everything. And when I look at these young men, and even older men, I am so grateful to God, and even to the clergy, and to the clergy who is sitting with me. You know, this is the work that Jesus Christ left us to do. APEC is a vehicle for revival. And we said the revival is to revive that which is dead. To revive our children where they need to be reactivated, revive their dreams, make sure that even at the church level, we can be able to change and we can create a job for them. And you can see our Reverend Jane is already doing it. Because these young men, they are intelligent. They have talent. You have seen somebody has just drawn me with a baby around here. And I'm very happy because I love being a mother. I think it is the greatest gift God can give somebody, to be a mother. And that's why I'm going to fight for these boys until they come out of this reverie. Until everybody knows that they are important. These are the seed carriers. How can you let the seed carrier be destroyed by the devil? How will this country continue? How will a generation regenerate itself with a seed carrier in the gutter and with a seed carrier unable to take their possession and to realize their dream? And I know one thing that kills a man is a man who has no control of his future. If he knows that his dream is not being validated, he sees the dream is dying, the vision, and they can't see anything, the next thing you find is frustration and what we are having today. So as mothers and as family, as community, we promise you we are going to stand with you. And we are going to change this conversation to say and speak concerning our boy children. Hizi nikienda kila mahali mtu akiniona ananiita boy child. Nilisema nitasema boy child. Mtu tu ukiniona tu, ukiona boy child unaenda unamtoa kwa gata na kwa haraka. Kwa sababu hiyo ndio kazi ambayo Mungu ametupatia, na mimi kama mama, nitaongea kutoka juu mpaka chini. Si umeniona nimekutoka Kiandutu? Sasa niko Juja. Na nikitoka hapa Majengo wapi? Niko Madera. Yes? Madare tuko huko, hata Kibira tuko huko. Siniwaambia mimi ni mtu wa ghetto bwana. Huko najua hizo chochoro, hata huko chini huko najua hapo. Nataka nikuje Soweto. Huko hata kilomita 1 mtaniona huko, si ndio? Kwa hivyo niseme sisi kama serikali ya William Samoei Ruto, his deputy and the entire government is committed to make sure that the young people go back to a productive life. It may have taken a little while, but it takes time to be able to streamline structures and systems so that you can be able to be realigned with your destinies. One of the things that you have seen the president doing is the Hazara Fund. And with the Hazara Fund, it is going to even expand. Right now, we have 9 million young people who are borrowing. Have you been able to go to your phone? Yes. Ni wangapi wamechukua Hazara Fund? Na wengine wanafanya nini? Ati hamjalipa. Sasa tunaniangusha. Kwa hivyo vile nataka kuambia leo, kuna TVET ziko huku, si ndio? Na kuna kazi ambazo unaona zimetayarishwa ya hizi affordable housing. Ningetaka tuende to deposition, tuanze kufanya kazi ambaye ni ya kuunda madirisha, milango, nini. Alafu hii rangi nimeona tumeanza tayari, tutawasaidia tuone vile tutaanza kutengeneza rangi ambaye ni sawasawa, ambao housing wanaweza fanya nini? Nunua. Ile ingine nimeona mko mbele sana, mnatengeneza hata Vaseline, hata mimi nimejipaka na nimeona iko sawa. Tutaongea na makanisa tuanze supermarket yetu, ndio nyinyi ya kanisa, watu wa kanisa watakuwa wanakuja kununua hapo, mtanisaidia. Because you see, we must create jobs and we must create opportunities. And as a church, how many people do we have? If we say we have 1,000 pastors, every pastor, if you have 30 people, how many people are those? 30,000. If we are able to manufacture what they are doing, and we buy their soap, we buy their margarine, we buy everything, it means that we will be creating jobs and making our young people have something that they can be able to depend on and become productive. Are we ready, clergy? Now that you have brought them together and you are asking them to change from being drug addicts or alcoholics, we want them to be people who work, and we also want them to earn money. Because you can't tell them to come out of the gutter and then you tell them to just go back there when they are sober. Sindio? Because we don't want a situation tunawatoa alafu mnarudi pale tu, mnakutana zile frustrations, alafu mnarudia hiyo maneno na msirudie. Ninakuona tu wewe umesefiwa na Jesus Christ. Umesema hivyo. Na hiyo Yesu ni anaokoa na anaokoa kabisa. And I'm very happy for you. We are going to do some things in the church that we have not done before. We are going to open markets for you. Pastors, are we ready? Watu wa Mungu tuko tayari. Si tuko na watu ambao wako kwa kanisa na wananunua sabuni. So we start working out round and we see how whatever they are manufacturing we can buy. Even for cleaning our churches or for cleaning the schools, and those ones who want to start even making uniform. Si tunakuweka na uniform ya choirs. Tunanunua kutoka kwa hawa. Na nyinyi sasa mjitayarishe, kazi tutampea kazi mingi. Mko sawa? Mtafanya. Kwa hivyo tutaongea na wa MCAs and the county government and the national government, kuna pesa ambazo ziko ambazo tunaweza kuleta pamoja, alafu muweze kuendeleza miradi ambayo itawaletea pesa ambazo zitakuwa zinaboresha maisha yenu. Na kwa hivyo mimi nikiwaangalia naona mko na future. Tuseme amen. Wala mumeng'aa. Najua sasa wasukuu wanaangalia na wanaona kuna future hapa. Si ndio? Najua hapo peleni walikuwa wanaangalia wanashindwa. Hao wataenda wapi? And I'm very grateful to the person who came here and they were talking about the transformative agenda. Pale sasa tumeacha pombe na tunakuwa na familia ambazo tunazishughulikia, si ndio? Umesikia nyinyi maboys vile mama anasemanga? Kuna chakula na chakula. Sikuelewa sana. Unasikia vile mama wanacheka hapo? Chakula na si machakula, chakula na muangalia maneno hayo ya chakula, si ndio? Kwa sababu hiyo mama akipatiwa chakula na chakula, mama anakuwa sawa. Na kwa ichaji wangu anakuwa king huko. Anaangaliwa vizuri. Na anashughulikiwa vizuri. Hapo ni sawa? Unajua mimi ni mama, lazima niwaambie ukweli. Na niwasomeshe. Unajua hata Riggy G ni mtu wa kusema ukweli. Nafikiri amesoma kwangu na mimi nasoma kwake. Kwa hivyo wacha niende nione hiyo TVET, nimeambiwa nione, alafu tujue vile tutatafuta pesa ambazo tutaanza miradi huko. Ni sawa?
Sawa.
Hapo ni sawa? Wale wote wanakuja wanaingia kwa hii transformative agenda yetu ya kuacha pombe na kutafuta kazi, hao tutatafutia.
Thank you so much.
Mama Jane, umesema uko na wangapi sasa? Mama anasema ako na 620. Si ni kazi nzuri? Pigia makofi. Unajua sisi kina mama kazi yetu si ya kuharibu, kazi yetu ni kujenga. Na mama anataka kuona mtoto wake akikua, apate kazi, apate familia. Alafu sisi hata sasa tukiondoka, tunaondoka tukicheka, tukijua Mungu ametujalia. Kwa hivyo you are going to be the best men around here. Na nataka kuja harusi. Zaida ukipata msichana unatuita, tunakuja harusi. Si pastors tutakuja harusi ya watoto wetu. Yes. I wish all of you are doing a wedding kuja tu saa hii tungeanza wedding hapa. Tunaona tuko na mapasta wengi kushikanisha weddings. Haraka wanasema. So we thank God that today we had a time na nimewaona, nimewasikia na tutaendelea. Kutoka next week tutaona vile tutaanza kusaidia hizo miradi ambao umeanzisha na tutakutana na clergy ndio tujue mtakuwa mnauza wapi. Kwa sababu hakuna haja mwanze miradi ambaye haina soko. Si ndio? Tukianza tutaangalia wale wanafanya masons na wale wengine wanafanya mambo ya rangi na nini. Si tutaongea na affordable housing. Tuone pale mtaenda. Wengine nimeenda hapo nimekuta ni university graduates. Mtaingia kwa kazi za graduates. Na wale ni walimu, si mtakuja mtatusaidia kusomesha wengine. Na wale wengine mtakuwa the brand ambassadors ya kusema say no to drugs. Kazi ziko nyingi. Najua kwa Mungu hakuna kitu hakuna. Na mimi naona kazi mingi hata kuliko nyinyi. Sawa sawa. Mungu awabariki na wafanye vyema.